Ooh.
I'll wait till everybody gets up here. Yeah, you're allowed to take as many photos as you choose to. Videos, photos, whatever. Come on up.
This is interesting. Bridal veil.
Come on all the way up. So I can talk to all you guys and gals. Okay, my name is Paul. I'm one of the loggers here for the club. How many of you have been here before?
I have.
You have, okay. Most of you are new guys? Great, okay, good. Okay, Columbia Gorge Model Railroad Club, we've been here 75 years. This is our third location. We've been in this building for 25 years. We own the building, so nobody's gonna kick us out. Like a lot of other model railroad clubs, they have lease space. When the owner wants that space, they get evicted. That ain't gonna happen to us. We're gonna be here forever. Okay, so what we have is two different sections. From here over, all this is called main line. Okay, the section where the gentleman is with the hat on his head. Hi, Bill. All that is logging. That's the section I deal with, and Bill does too. And basically what we do is we have all these panels here. We'll talk about main line first. You have all these different panels here. If you see a red light, a red indicator on the screen, that means there's a train in that particular section. Okay, if it's white, there isn't. And as the trains move along, they'll move from a red to a white, and then that'll become red, and this will become white, and that's how you can tell where your train is. We also have dispatchers down below that tell you exactly where the train is going and what you're supposed to do so you don't run into somebody else's train. Okay.
That's the theory.
I'm sorry?
I said that's the theory at least.
And it happens on occasion. It really does.
So just parked rail cars, they would show up on this as a train too,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
The engine as well as all the cars, because we have what's called detection. So detection actually indicates where the train actually is at. So far, so good? Okay, now we're going to switch back to logging for just a minute. And I'm sorry, these mainline guys, they run the trains all the way around, okay? Logging section has cameras over there, and they do their own thing, so to speak. They run trains back and forth from up there where the clouds are, where they load the logs, all the way down to the bottom where they dump it. And as we go along, we're going to actually see where they actually do that. Okay, so this is the main line here. And as you can see, all this is part of the layout itself. That's called the Wishram Yard. Over there is Albina Yard and Union Station. We have, as you get down, you'll see down below, we have Monoma Falls, we have Crown Point, we have a drive-in theater, all that kind of stuff down there. And as we get down there, you actually see all that. Any questions?
When you were at an earlier location, was it the same layout or did you change when you moved?
No, it was all different. Yeah, it was all different. Because the building was all different. And that was before my time, so I'm not sure what the layout looked like. But when
It was a rectangle. It was pretty small, actually.
Oh yeah, Gary would know. He was here before. Okay,
I was
yeah.
a member there, but I didn't visit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come in from the short end of the rectangle, and then you just walk around the side, one side, and you got to look way down the far end to see the other side.
Okay, so as you're looking at this layout as it is now, if you consider that the blue carpet is considered to be the Columbia River, and most of the things on this side are all in Oregon, most of those things on that side are in Washington, but because we had to use some logic because of the way the layout is, some Oregon things are on that side too, but basically that's Washington and this side is Oregon. Anything you want to add, Gary?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, we're going down below then, if you don't mind. We'll go this way. This is a really steep stairway here, so we'll go back the way we came.
So this is like your staging yard here?
This is a staging yard. This is called the Dells, and then when we stage the trains, we switch from the east side to west side here at the Dells.
When we decided the old layout, you had to crawl as a road. So when we moved here, we said we're going to make it so we can walk it. The only trade-off is now it's a little harder to work on wiring because it's all over your head now.
You gonna take it from here, Gary?
I got it.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah, the caller was a customer that got sick and wanted to know if he wanted to do a refund or a reschedule. So this is where well, a lot of the magic. This is our power room. I don't know how exciting this would be, but this is where we have two lines of 250
Wow.
power. All of this is track power, turnout power, switch machines, but before and storage.
Everything here is HO gauge, right?
It's all HO. We do have a little bit of Z scale.
So how many volts is that? 12 volts, 24 volt?
16.
16, okay.
16 volt AC. With the DCC, actually it's a square. We use square wave for AC current, and it converts it for the DC motor. This used to, with the old analog, this would have been filled with stuff. Now it's
Interesting.
Maybe it is the way.
Get your head up.
all our switch machines are built here by hand. It's a lot cheaper than having to buy them.
Traffic signals. Columbia Gorge lines.
He might not. Well, part of the tour. This is our dispatch room. This is where we have where they talk to the people, tell them what train to pick up, where, and where they're going to go. If it was up and running, you'd see the layout basically the same as up there. Up there, though, it's shows it as it is. Down here, it's a linear line from Wishram area to Portland this way. Guy in charge, he said he put a new panel in here and had to do something, so it's down until hopefully by the time we're running, it'll be running down here too. But we just installed it, so there's still bugs that we're trying to get rid of.
So is each individual screen a section of upstairs?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So each person has their own little section they're in
Yeah,
charge
well, there'll be
of.
two operators,
okay.
two dispatchers. We broke the railroad in half. The Dalles upstairs is the halfway point, east and west.
Okay.
And so, yeah, one dispatcher just does the east side of the railroad, the other the west side.
Is this anyway similar to how real railroads are run?
Yes. In fact, one of our club members, Randy, used to be a dispatcher for the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad. And he says this is pretty close to what he got to do down in Dallas. I always thought that was